Another day, another package of video review. So this is a REDTIGER dash cam. I'm gonna install when I come back next week, so we'll wait for that. Okay, here we are with this REDTIGER F17 Elite dash cam. We're gonna do a partial installation, not partial but temporary installation in this car. If you follow my channel, I don't own a car. I get cars every week from different manufacturers, so I cannot modify them in any way, including installing new equipment on them. So let's take a look at what we have here. I've done several installations of different models. These dash cams are becoming more popular and actually are a requirement in some states and by different insurance companies, because a lot of accidents, a lot of fraud, especially here in Miami, which is known as the capital of insurance fraud. Here's a very simple guide to install it. Let's first take a look at the actual camera. We can compare. Here's the camera. This is the way it looks up, and here's the graphic, the adhesive surface, which goes here. So you install it somewhere, maybe there. We'll see now. Here's the front of the camera, the SD card that it's already comes with it. This is the port to install the rear view camera. This is the inside camera, so you can look inside the cabin. The screen, power button here at the bottom. Here are some controls, mode, OK button, right button and left button. So good instructions. Here's the rear view camera that I always make the mistake, or I've done the mistake, not always, but I've done the mistake of installing it upside down, so I'll figure that out. These are some templates that you can use to put on the windshield so you can make sure that it's safe there. Here's the QR code to download the app so you can follow your car wherever it goes, because this one can monitor even when it's parked. And here more very detailed information, product specifications. Video format is MP4, photo format is JPEG. The screen is 3 inches. It records 4K for the front and the inside, and 2.5K for the rear. The lens is f1.8. You can operate under 4 degrees Fahrenheit up to 158. Wow. Output DC 5 volt SD card, and the warranty is 18 months. Again, a lot of instructions that I'm not going to read, because not that I'm an expert 100%, but I've done a few of these. So here are the graphics where you can monitor on your screen. Let's put this away. F17 Elite. Here's the power supply cable with the charger. This is a 12 volt. Very typical for this kind of equipment. This is the tool to help you guide all the wires through the panels. Again, we're gonna do a partial installation. Here's the 12 volt charger. It has a USB-A port, and here are the cables to run from the front and the back of the camera. Here are some pads that you need to help for the installation, and some anchors in case you're not able to secure it completely. This separate box, let's see what we got. Oh, this is if you wanna do a hardwire installation. So again, this is not my car, so I cannot do this. Oh, it actually says here Hardwire Kit. So we're gonna keep this separate, but this is the wires and the harnesses that you will need to use to install it. Another tool to hire the wire. So this is gonna stay apart. This is a way to put it so you don't need to charge it with the 12 volt. Okay, let's go here. Here's the wire. This runs from the camera to the back. Here's the wire for the front. Oh, this was not a power button. This is where the power cable goes. Oh, I was wrong about that. Let's turn on the car and see So the camera is now on. Again, this is the OK button down here, so English, yes. The rear camera takes 8 seconds to boot up. Oh, okay. Let's connect it here and see what happens to those. Oh, here it is. Here's the long wire for the rear camera. Where's the end of it? Let's take these. We'll save them for later. So let's take a little look here. Oh, I hit something else. Cover for the inside camera. Let's take this cover up. We'll save it too for the end user. Okay, we're turning it on now. REDTIGER, truly peace of mind. And there's the actual view. So if this was set up here, let's pretend this is our final installation. So you have me there on the left panel. You can customize that panel as however you want. On the top right, you have the outside view, and on the right button, you have the rear view. So this is more or less what you will get, but let's install it kind of permanently so you can see how it is. So I'm gonna install it here. Again, this is not permanent, but I'm gonna take this protection plastic and set it up here, and then I can take it off again and install it permanently in another car. So I think that's a pretty good position right there. And now this is the one for the back. So the wire goes here, the power. I'm gonna start running the wire here with this tool. And again, if this was my car or it was a permanent installation, so basically that's it. You run the wire from the 12-volt charger through the panels here. You can put it here in the A column, and again, if this was my car or permanent installation, I will probably dig it more here or through the whole panel back here and then here. But again, you understand the point of the installation. Pretty simple. The tool really helps to hide it. Now let's go to the back. So for the rear camera, you do exactly the same process. Oh, here it is. Now it's running. And for the back, you do exactly the same process. You run the wire through the panels here all the way to the back. I'm gonna say that will take you maybe 10-15 minutes. Requires a little bit of patience, but it's perfectly doable. So I didn't make any mistake. I have it on the right position. So let's go for a little ride. And this is recording already on a loop. You will see the files once you download them, and then you can check all the files on the SD card or your computer, or through the app. You can also have all that information. A lot of construction going on here in the neighborhood. We're finally coming to the 21st century underground power and sewage. So they digging all over the place, marking the streets. This is another good use for these cameras, because even when you park and something happens with your car in your front yard or in a parking lot at a shopping center or anything, you will always have evidence if there's any problems with it. So there you have it, a quick demo for a temporary installation and a first drive. I would say very useful equipment, safety equipment for your car. Now there are some brands like Hyundai and Kia are installing dash cams from the factory in the cars, but if you don't have one of those yet, this is your solution.